my channel, and if you're new, hey, what's up? My name is Tanya, and thank you all so much for joining in and watching this video. As usual, there will be timestamps listed down below, so feel free to jump around, and if you like what you see, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button on your way out. I do try to post 7 days a week, sometimes multiple times a day, and you don't want to miss out on all the fun. Now this video shout out goes to Deanna Fradley. Deanna, I think it's probably Deanna. I swear I can butcher any name, even Fradley. I'm thinking it's Bradley, but I could even be messing that up. But either way, Deanna, welcome to the Fawn fam, Fawn squad, Fawn community. It is so awesome to have you be a part of this journey. And thank you so much for watching my video, taking the time to leave a comment. And I completely agree with you. I really wish that Beautylish would also carry Pat McGrath, because I would end up buying all Pat McGrath products from Beautylish, and then that would also help not only break it up into the 3 flexible payments, but then it would help as well with accumulating towards the $1,000 spent in a calendar year to get the early access towards the Lucky XL bag. So that would be incredible, and you never know. I mean, Beautylish keeps growing and growing. I've only been a YouTuber for a year and a half, and I discovered them while being a YouTuber, and they have picked up so many brands just in the last year and a half, and they have Natasha Denona, so maybe they'll get Pat McGrath. Here's to hoping. But in the meantime, thank you so much for hitting that subscribe button and taking the time to comment, and welcome to the Fawn family. Now this video is on ColourPop's new releases on, I got both their palettes, of course, their new Give It To Me Straight eyeshadow palette and their In-Nude-Endo highlighting palette, and both are incredible. Like, so good. I swatch out both palettes for you, and I demo both palettes for you as well, obviously. Whoa, this eye. Both eyes today, I've had to touch up and retouch and retouch. They are running so out of control. Like, today is exceptionally bad. I'm having an arthritis flare up and everything puffs up, you have water retention, your eyes water more, they get more puffy. So please bear with that. And just, this is ColourPop. And the highlight is ColourPop. I just cannot believe it. Like, it took me over a half an hour to get my false lashes on today. I just kept messing up, and my hand was shaking from painkillers. The eyes were so wet that I kept trying to dry them off and then get it on with the glue, but then they'd re-water, so then there was nothing for the glue to like tack onto. So I had to keep wiping away water and retrying to glue the lash down. Like, it was just a disaster. But that aside, back to these babies. They are fantastic. I'll start with the eyeshadow palette. This is first of all, ColourPop's first time with both palettes, including names underneath the shadows and underneath the highlighters, which I love. Thank you so much, ColourPop. It is still on the back as well, but I always found that so confusing with how they, like, that is actually, you know, the first shade in the palette, but then if you're looking at it, you're thinking like, you know, that one goes with this one, but it doesn't, and it's just so nice to have it right there. So there's no more confusion as to what the shades are, and especially if they do end up selling each of these individually, it's nice to know for sure what you're buying. Yes, you can see it online, but like, you know, matter of fact and downright are fairly similar, although, you know, they build in intensity with pigmentation and color and everything else too. So that is a huge step to me for ColourPop, and I am so happy. I think that is amazing. And of course, this is so compact. It folds over. It's easy to use. This is so travel friendly. It is an all-encompassing palette. I used nothing but this palette. I mean, of course, I popped on a little bit of glitter for more glitter because I love my glitter, but I stuck solely to this palette as far as shadows are concerned, and it was so, so good. Now, the only thing that was weird was, matter of fact, swatched pretty pink. So I thought that I would start my transition shade with matter of fact, and it isn't. It is true to color as what you see in the pan. And for me, that was the first time having that experience. They're either always like the same when you swatch it, and then it's the same as what you see in the pan, so they apply at the same for color scheme, or what they swatch is the same for how it translates with a brush to the eye. This wasn't the case with just that shade, which was odd. That swatched very pink, and it's not. It's very nude with the brush, so it is what it appears to be in the pan. So if you swatch it, don't let that throw you. It is true to color as what you see. And it is ColourPop stereotypical, incredible formula. It is so creamy, so buildable. The pigmentation is awesome. It was just so effortless to blend and build whatever kind of intensity you wanted. And as you're building them, I mean, there was like no fallout, next to no fallout. And I'm not somebody who goes in really, you know, dabbing off the brush too much. I'll dab it off a little bit, but because I'm doing my eyes first, I don't care that much. And there really wasn't too much fallout. And the metallics in this baby are so stunning. And the color scheming in this is so different from most palettes. Like most palettes from ColourPop, I find have like a general color scheming to them. This one on its face, it does look like berry and nude, but there's so much more to it. Like there's golds and there's orange tones, there's your berry tones, there's your nudes, there is some pink in here, there's bronze. This one has so much to offer, and so many different looks can be created with this baby, not just because there are so many transition shades and metallics, but because there's so many different colors. And when you see the swatches and you're looking at the different transition shades, all the transition shades do correspond really well with all of the different metallics. So you really could take this, like I could actually create looks for an entire week vacation with just this palette and be so happy with it and be creative with it and not need any other eyeshadow palettes. And I'm talking like a whole week vacation, new looks every single day, new colors, new everything. Probably even 2 weeks straight, I could get new looks, new everything, and be totally thrilled and not get bored for a second with this one. This really blew me away when I was swatching it, playing with it. I don't know how they did it with 12 shades and packing it in here, but they did it. So this I cannot recommend to you guys enough. It is one of ColourPop's best palettes, hands down, for the versatility, for sure. And then the highlighting palette In-Nude-Endo. They were trying to be really cute and racy with the names, which I thought was really, really fun. And I go over that when I swatch these out and then demo it. I played with 3 shades on my face. These are so creamy and almost have a wet feeling to the touch. I mean, the packaging is so freaking cute too. And again, like I said, the shade names are now below and on the back. And again, it folds over. The pan sizes are huge. And it is so blinding and just, oh my gosh, this eye. So buttery, but like creamy and wet and buildable and blinding and pigmented, and like I just cannot get over this glow and how affordable these palettes are. And then ColourPop has random sales recently too that have been going on over the last couple of months. So if you catch these on a sale, you can catch some of these palettes for like $12. Like, it's amazing, and they're a cruelty-free company. I'm blown away by both of these so much. Like, I could literally just take these two and, oh my gosh, just be so happy and be set for vacation. Seriously. So if you guys want to see swatches of these two, see everything in action, see how to get this eye look, I know minus the runny eye, and everything else, then just keep on watching. Alright, here are the new palettes from ColourPop! I love when ColourPop drops new eyeshadow palettes, and they've dropped another highlighting palette, so we're gonna put both of these to the test in this video, and I cannot wait. So we're gonna open up the eyeshadow palette, give it to me straight, shadow palette, and then In-Nude-Endo pressed powder highlighter powder. And can I just say, this is like the cutest packaging, like, I love it. Alright, so I'm a little bit concerned because this is very smushed, which is why I want to get into the eyeshadow palette right away and not the highlighting. Otherwise, oh my gosh, highlight every day, all day. I really like this. It's a light pink with that metallic. It's really pretty. Okay, nothing's broken. Okay, now let me take it in. This is really, really pretty. So this just came super smushed for some reason, but this is super berry toned, and I am loving the color scheme. This is really, really pretty. This is freaking beautiful. All the transition shades, the metallics, everything in here is just stunning. Right down to the packaging, the baby pink and the metallic. I love this. ColourPop is a cruelty-free brand as well. And then the In-Nude-Endo. Oh, you're a sleeve. Oh, they kept it the same. Yay! Oh, you guys know I love when it's the same. Oh, the palette's actually better. The palette, it continues on the back. The sleeve doesn't have all of the funness going on. I didn't even tell you guys. This is their typical 12 pan palette, and it is 12 shadows at 0.85 grams a piece or 0.03 ounces a piece, and then you get 6, let me check. Oh, it is so pretty. And then this one you get, I love how they continued the oh my god, polka dots everywhere, and that this is pink too. I'm in love. And then this you get 6 3.25 gram pans or 0.11 ounce. And oh my goodness, these are beautiful. Alright, so what I'm thinking of doing is I'm going to swatch the eyeshadow palette. We're going to get on with the eyeshadow look, and then I'll do my face, and then come back on when it's time to highlight, swatch out the highlighting palette, then highlight on camera, and then finish up the lower lash line. That's what I'm thinking for a game plan. So I'm going to get to swatching the eyeshadow palette, and I will be right back. I didn't even notice when I unboxed it. ColourPop finally put the names underneath the shadows. This is the first palette that they've done that with, because I have every single eyeshadow palette from them. This makes me so freaking excited, and oh my gosh, the formula is the same. It is creamy, buttery, smooth, pigmented, delicious. The transition shades are gorgeous. The metallic shades are popping. They are gorgeous. Look how beautiful this palette is. I cannot decide. Like, I so want this duochrome all over my lid, but at the same time, I kind of want like that deep sultry berry all over my lid. And I know they're two totally different looks, but I am in love with these metallics, and same with these two as well. I mean, oh, ColourPop just never disappoints. I am such a ColourPop fan. Like, ah! All right, first row. We have Matter of Fact up front. I just love it. Straight up. And again, I won't keep saying I love it because I really love all of these. And then BS, that's the first row. Second row, we have Frank, Candid, Forthright. Oh, I'm obsessed. And Downright. And then we have Truth Hurts, Be Blunt. Oh, I love that berry color so much. TMI and Actually. So I'm going to go prep and prime my eyes while I try to figure out which color scheming I want to go with, because I am drooling over these, and I will be right back. Alright, starting with my Clarity E31, I'm going to go into Matter of Fact and start building my crease and above. Alright, I'm confused because on my arm when I mean, this is exactly the color that's in the pan that's coming off onto my lid, but when I swatched it, it was so peachy pink. It was not what's coming off as I'm brushing it on. So the swatch threw me, and I just figured so many palettes swatch a little bit different from what they are in the pan, but normally what you swatch, that's the color that you get. This is the first time that my swatch color is different from what the brush is actually doing. So I'm actually just going to put this all over my lid, because I did really want that pink to be like the first transition shade. Well, not all over the lid, all over up here. So now taking my Clarity E31, I'm going to go into Downright and put that in the crease and slightly above. My eyes are really puffy today. I'm having an arthritis flare-up and everything gets really puffy, including my eyes, from water retention whenever I have an arthritis flare-up. So that's why all of this is so puffy. So it is a little bit trickier. My head hurts because of it too. Now taking my Moda Pro crease brush, I'm going to go into Truth Hurts and keep that in the crease and slightly above. Now taking my Marc Jacobs the crease brush, I'm going to dip into BS and keep that primarily in the crease. Okay, that one has a lot of kickback compared to the other shades, so just be mindful of that when you're working with it. Alright, I wasn't planning on doing a cut crease, but both of my eyes are watering like crazy today, and it's probably because of the arthritis flare-up I'm having, so I'm going to do a cut crease, clean all that up, and then hopefully it will help with all of the mess that this has been causing too. So taking my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, I'll put a pump on the back of my hand. And then taking my Sigma Cut Crease E62 brush, I'm going to dip both sides of the brush. It's much easier to be able to just flip your brush back and forth, and then starting from the base, working my way upward. My eye is soaking wet. Oh my gosh. Okay, I will be right back. Taking my MAC 242, I'm going to take some up front. Put that in the inner corner. Now I'm going to flip my brush over and take fourth right. Alright, so I finished up my face with the exception of the highlights, which I swatched, and I'll show you guys a close-up of in a second. And these are so creamy and wet feeling and so luxe when you touch them. It is unbelievable. Like, these are incredible. I did end up getting I told you guys I had a headache and it developed into such a migraine. So I ended up having to take some of my Tylenol 3 and go and lay down for a bit. And then trying to get lashes on literally just took me a half an hour. And I had to put lashes on because I did such a dramatic wing and look that it didn't look right not having lashes on. So I ended up getting glue all down here afterwards. I like dropped the lash because I'm shaky, and so I don't know if it's going to affect my blending when I'm working on my left eye, which is the eye that you guys see, or not. But you've already seen how well these shadows do perform. But just a heads up, I did get lash glue all stuck in the lashes down here and on my skin, and it might affect the blending. So that aside, what I do have on my face right now is I use the Milani blush again. This is Berry Rays, the Color Harmony. It's the blush palette. Sorry, I'm so like, I do sort of my brush all the way around, tap it off, and then layer it, and then do it again, tap it off, layer it. But this is what the blush color looks like with a few rounds on it, because yesterday's video I used this blush, but I had it a highlight over top so you couldn't really see the blush. So I did put this one back on again today. I popped on my Cake Face Beauty lashes in the style Millionaire for the drama. I did end up adding in glitter. I did glitter like half cut crease and then the whole way for a double wing liner. I used Too Faced ColourPop Peel Off Eyeliner in Yes Way Rosé. And then my lip combo. Yesterday I filmed 3 different lip videos that I'm gonna try to actually just get up for you guys tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get all 3 up, but I'm gonna try my hardest because I've been trying to film these videos that I talk about in the lip videos for like a week and a half, and then I finally filmed them. So Dose of Colors released glosses, and I did pick up all 11 shades, but a couple of shades are total misses, and then a bunch of them are complete wins. So I do go over, like I lip swatch all of them, and some of them are just so one of the big winners is this one. This is Jazzy. So first I lined my lips with Pat McGrath Permagel Ultra Lip Pencil in Suburbia, and then I used Milani's lipstick in Pretty Natural, again number 43. And then for that shine and a little bit of sparkle, I put the Dose of Colors lip gloss in Jazzy over top. So extra, but I am extra. You guys already know that. So that is the combo that is on right now. So now I'm going to do a zoom in so you guys can see the swatches, and then we're going to apply the swatches. Oh my god. Apply the highlight. Bear with me. I'm so out of it now. I'm dying. So these are the highlights. The pan sizes are huge, and this formula really is beautiful. Look at how gorgeous and blinding and versatile this palette is. There's some beautiful highlights for deep, dark skin tones. There's like a highlight in here for everybody, and at the price point, I mean, you can use these for shadows, for highlights, for anything. I think this is such an incredible highlighting palette, like all around. It is amazing. So we have Glad You Came, On the Loose, Fine Line, that's the first row, and then On Tempo, Morning After, and Losing Sleep. Oh, why are we losing sleep, and why is it the morning after, ColourPop? Where are you going with this In-Nude-Endo and these shade names? Getting a little playful? I like it though. I really can't decide which highlighters I want to use because there's like I mean, 3 I can't really use with this look, but 3 I can, and I kind of want to use all 3. I think I'm gonna start with On Tempo and go from there. Maybe do a couple, I don't know. I'm gonna start with my Ray Morris Deluxe Kabuki brush and go into On Tempo. So beautiful. Okay, there is On Tempo. That is a beautiful glow. It is so smooth and creamy. This is gorgeous. Oh. Okay, I'm now going to take my Sigma strobing fan. Why can I never remember this one? F42, and go into Fine Line. These are so high quality. And these are not set yet with a setting spray. They're not amped up with a setting spray. Now I'm gonna go in with On the Loose and put that under my brow bone. Alright, I did, as you guys saw me mixing under the brow bone, inner corner, down my nose, and then my Cupid's bow. After I used On the Loose, I did add in some Fine Line and mix that. So we did play with 3 of the colors, and I cannot wait to play with this some more because this highlight palette is just fantastic. Like, way to go, ColourPop! Alright, now we can get on with the lower lash line. Taking my Wayne Goss number 20 brush, I'm going to dip into Matter of Fact and smoke that beneath the lower lash line. Oh, it's sticky. And I even tried to put more concealer down, more powder down. Ugh. Alright, hopefully now there's enough of a base down. It's not feeling quite as sticky now. So sticking with my Wayne Goss number 20 brush, I'm going to go into Downright and smoke that beneath the lower lash line. Oh, much better. Okay. Now taking my MAC 212, I'm going to dip into TMI and get that nice and tight to the lower lash line. Now I'm going to take my Luxie 111 brush and I'm going to take TMI and Actually and just mix them both and smoke that beneath the lower lash line. Now going back in with my MAC 212, I'm going to go into the Blunt, the other shade that I was contemplating on putting over my lid, the berry shade. And I'm actually going to Milani her up and have a little metallic lower lash line as well. Now taking the Too Faced Glitter Pop Peel Off Eyeliner in, oh my gosh, Yes Way Rosé, and put a little bit of this on the inner corner lower lash line. Thanks so much for watching this video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed the eye look that I created, despite, oh my goodness, and that you're as impressed with both of these palettes like I am, because I really am blown away by these. I cannot get over how awesome. And I'm blown away every time, even though I know like to expect nothing less but amazing quality out of ColourPop, but they are just so good. I love them. So please thumbs this video up if you liked it. Please share it. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Okay, they're cheering you guys on. And until next time, good night, good morning, wherever you are. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you later. Bye, guys.